tutti. Welcome back to Florence. Last night I talked about Vacationers Guild because everything seems to be going my way, and I would imagine that kind of like, tempted fate or thumb my nose at the gods or whatever. And sure enough, I had some bad luck today. But I mean, everything still seems to work out even when I have problems. I had SD card fail on me, so I almost couldn't do these videos. But it wasn't the type of fail that like where you can't recover your data. It was getting too full and I couldn't delete anything off it, and I had to spend a day with every bit of instructions from the internet to try to get it fixed, only to find out it just doesn't work. So I had to buy a new SD card. Did I lose any photos, videos? No, just copy them over. They're fine. It's all good. So even when it hasn't worked out, it's worked out. Of course, the other issue that I had was last night I went to bed without internet, which could have been like a huge thing. Normally it just goes down, right? Like, no big deal. Then comes back up. But this, I figured I'd just go to bed, wake up, figure it out. Still down in the morning. I thought, oh geez, gotta panic because, I've got to get my work done. If I had no internet, I'd potentially have to go home, right? Called the Airbnb host. She called the internet people. It was up by noon. And in the meantime, what I did was I went to another museum, because that's the strange thing and how things just kind of work out. Is I went outside to kill some time, hope the internet comes back. It turns out at the baptistry and the museum, the Duomo Museum, it had short lines, so I just walked in. All good. The museum was quite an experience. Again, right? It's mainly the history of the dome, but or not the Duomo, but also the dome. That was a big deal. Brunelleschi was very innovative, and they thought he was a madman, but he managed to figure out not only how to build that dome, but also build a dome that was going to last and support a lot of weight and everything. And like that building was like roofless, or well, not roofless, but like domeless for almost 100 years. So anyway, the museum itself is very, very interesting. You get to see a lot of the original works that they've just preserved, but also it has some masterpieces inside of it, because of course Donatello and Michelangelo, to name a few, they worked on pieces. But this is just how my luck is going. As it turns out, as of the 28th, they had all three of Michelangelo's masterpiece Pietas on display temporarily at the museum. Now they're not, I think two of them are original? One of them is original, the other ones are casts of the originals, which, but normally they're at the Vatican and in Milan. And so, yeah, I got to see just a beautiful sculpture. All three of them are depicting people pulling Jesus off the cross, right? Mourning that. But the one in particular was done when he was very young, and it has a fabric, or it looks like it's got like a blanket over top of him, and all the detail is amazing, and it's just brilliant. And then he did that when he was 24, and then he did another one when he was 74 or 70, in his 70s, and that one looks pretty amazing as well. But this time it's not only the Mother Mary, taking Jesus off the cross, but also Nicodemus, which I'm not familiar with the stories. But what's important there is that it was a bit of a self-portrait of Michelangelo himself. So again, what a nice treat that I was able to take part in with a short line that I just walked in. It was amazing. So the only thing that I have to deal with now is, because I was dealing with the internet stuff this morning, I didn't get to the market again. And I'm actually feeling quite hungry now. And most things are closed, so I'm gonna have to figure out what to eat. But tomorrow I have to go climb that clock tower because I bought one of those 3-day passes and it expires tomorrow. So it has to be done tomorrow. So I'm gonna get some food, I'm gonna get some rest, so I'll have lots of energy to climb up all those stairs again. And I'm sure I'll have pictures of that as well. So with that said, I hope everyone out there is doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. Please take care of yourself, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And as per usual, a domani, arrivederci, ciao.